Hey guys, welcome back to part 25? 25. A regular length series part.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
As is tradition in Canada.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
Oh, no physics. I think between any of the... Oh, sorry, I thought that was a manuscript page. It was just the fucking white border. Back my head up away from my microphone so I'm not, like, kissing the fucking thing. I ain't trying to make out with this thing.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
There's no way turning out, yeah. I mean, at least he's self-aware enough about it to know. Kill him too? Cool. Ah, coffee thermos. My greatest friend. I always say that I keep thinking about fucking, Yu-Gi-Oh! Animated, it's not a series. Animated video by, who the fuck wrote it? It's when him and Joey are dueling and they have the biggest, most ridiculous hairdo, and at the end of it, Yugi ends up marrying Dark Magician.
Did you call
Guess that one saw the light, huh? You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on!
Wait, so is Barry actually gonna help us, like, fight stuff now? He's not just gonna be, like, standing in the back, like, waving at us, like, hey guys, yeah, whatever, do your thing. Open. Yep, I'm maxed out on all those things.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming
I
eye
have
of Mordor.
Mordor.
I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard. Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
I wonder if this game will end up having, like, a happy ending. Happy ending! Get that out of the way.
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, or cleared for departure to Red Springs. No offense, Sheriff.
to Night Springs. No offense, Sheriff. That's interesting that the Night Springs came back to be tied in with,
Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this.
Why not, Barry? Why are you never gonna get used to this? This might just be your life from now on. I think you just kind of have to adapt.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't take too long. I wanna get out of here.
But my darling Alice... We can't leave Alice behind. Shut up, Wake. Get in the helicopter. Stuff him in it, knock him out. Either. The order doesn't really matter. Being 100% honest on that one. Oh god. So many resources. Why? So you just have a lamp on one side and then like a bundle of wires on the other. Not even like a loose bundle of wires.
You will never turn back.
We're not ready to take off yet.
Get ready, I'll hold them off.
Okay. So. Nice thing. Oh. Back! Back, I say!
Try to stay alive, Wait. I'm skipping everything I dare on the checklist.
Oh, it's giving blind spots. Neat. I am the light fighter. I am the one who lights. Also, I don't think I've ever heard of somebody dying from getting shot by the flare gun. I'm a trained sheriff. I'll start the helicopter.
about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
I threw all of my equipment out the side of the helicopter on the way there. Why did you throw all our stuff away?
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right, the city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my
Fuck
dad
you,
used
you
to be a
didn't.
cop there. Tell some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there?
I wonder if he's being
and that's
sincere.
the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Starts swarming it.
Hold on!
Ooh, that sounded like a nasty crack. I lost all my guns again. Fuck off, Alan. He did.
Wait, we're gonna have to shake these things. I'll meet up at the plants.
Come on. There we go. Ooh. I'm happy I have an infant. There we go. I'm sure happy I have a bombless amount of revolver ammo and no revolver to spread it around. Yes, coffee thermos. Yes. Yes.
I had to do something about the chain for the door to open.
Bring me down. Revolver ammo. It's better. Which I am now out of. Fuck. Ah, okay, there's a bunch of shit in here. There's a bunch of shit in here. I've been spending years hoarding things to fight the darkness. You have like 6 shotgun shells and like 2 flares, lady. I always hate when people in movies when they're like, I've been spending decades preparing for this. And they have like, fuck nothing. I'm like, you were bad at preparing. Maybe my expectations set really high, because like if you go fucking look at like Sarah Connor and they're like, and he's just like, yeah, my mom made this place and she was getting it ready for when like when the war began, and yeah, I thought she was crazy, and then you open up and it's just like lined with guns and ammo. She's got like a fucking minigun and like grenade launchers and shit, and you're like, okay.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, one of those things. Anyway, here you go.
Here's Poets of the Fall, Single War. Awesome. The reason I listen to Poets of the Fall is because of... Come on. I feel like someone on the dev team must know the guys that know the band or something like that, or that just really like the band. Hope I get copyright written for this song. That would suck. None of the other parts have gotten copyright written, except for the one that played Roy Orbison's song at the end of the very first episode. Fuck, I don't like making this on resources. It's a good song. I was mouthing the words as I was doing that fight.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
Cool. Okay, well, I got more options now. That's what's important. I'm not restricted to my revolver. Beep. Okay. That's a cool way to introduce electricity mechanic. Oh god, I turned to my right and saw this. I was about to start trying to parkour stuff. Okay, let's reload this the rest of the way. Okay. I was like super underneath that. Take this, Fisherman Joe. But I'm just an old fisherman. Bang, 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 bang. Even more reasons to put you down. He broke the line. But this guy didn't break this line.
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
So she'd been, like, handling it. Is there something... I'm gonna say, is there something behind none of these? Because this guy broke the line here. It's not electrified anymore. Can I? No. Worth a shot. No, you're on the other side of the wall. Oh, I should probably cut it right here. Hold on. Curious about my statistics. 75 of 100. Man, I've missed so many coffee thermoses. I make note that one didn't count as part of the radio shows. 2 more TV shows. I missed so many signs. Oh, I'm only 1 off from the kills with flare gun, Chivo. Okay. Anyways, we'll call that good. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, please do all the things, and I'll see you in the next episode.